What up, everybody? This is your boy Black Magus and Drunken Old Man Rant. Been a minute since I've did one of these, but I just felt compelled to do one because I'm drunk. One and two, just something crossed my mind that I want to talk about. And I guess it's a kind of serious one. It's not gonna be something comical because I'm not playing when I say this shit. I want to talk to you guys about the crying game. And what is the crying game? It's what we tend to do now as a society. If you want to just reflect it to gaming only, it fits because we definitely do a lot of crying. As gamers, though, I know the normal way to say things is that we're very passionate about what we do, and you know, I have to say this is going to probably not sit well with some people, but shout out to the developers, the publishers, and all of them who always say stuff like, you know, we understand gamers are very passionate about what they want, and you know, they pretty much preference things like that. What they probably want to say a lot of times is like, yo, there's a bunch of crazy motherfuckers on the internet, and they sometimes carry shit way too far. And it's not just gaming, but it's just like with life. A lot of the times people can carry things way too far. Now this is going to be a two-part drunken rant because I'm going to talk about the crying part first. There's another part I want to talk about. But as far as the crying thing is, you see people bitch and moan like really heavily, and you know, I know it's the quote-unquote loud minority, but the loud minority is too fucking loud and need to get themselves together. You know, the thing is, with the crying game, it's out of whack. It makes no sense. I could see if you were crying about how it's unfair that, you know, people can't make a living wage anymore because of the way that people scheme things with the job system. You know, all these businesses trying to cut extreme corners so they won't have to be liable for things like your health care and whatnot. You know what I mean? It's like, instead of like helping their employees out and helping with their healthcare costs, they'd rather cut your hours and limit the amount of people who they hire and make you have to do more work for less pay, than kick over, you know, a percentage of their profits to allow you to be able to go to the fucking doctors. You know, shit like that. Why are we really seriously crying about shit like that? But no, we cry about, you know, oh, you know, this thing was on sale and it ran out. They only had a limited amount. That's just a bullshit. They're fucking with us. They're taking advantage of us by making us come to the store knowing that they only have a certain amount, and now they're gonna make us have to buy something else, which is not true. You don't have to buy something else. Or related to gaming, the most famous thing that I hear is like how these companies are taking advantage of us by forcing us to be able to have to buy DLC and stuff like that if we want a complete experience. The reality is, you don't have to buy it. If you feel like they're shortchanging you, fuck them motherfuckers. Don't give them another goddamn cent, and just be like, yo, let people know, hey, this is the way things are. They're shortchanging you. Probably don't want to be, you know, if it was like left to people just giving an honest, concise rant, I would be happy. A lot of times you hear people cry, and this is the part about the crying game that really fucks me up, is that no matter how much they cry, at the end of the day, they're gonna go ahead and, you know, pay the piper and indulge in whatever it is that they are fucking crying about. Don't do that shit. If you really have an issue with something, if you really find something wrong, you should avoid at all costs endorsing it. But people endorse the bullshit, so it's just like, yo, the fucking crying, stop it. Stop crying. Stop being little bitches. If you have an issue with something, come at it like an adult. Like, now, I understand some of you guys aren't adults, and you know, youth tends to lead to not being able to express yourself in a light that doesn't come off as you just being whiny. That being said, a lot of whiny motherfuckers on the internet are fucking old as shit adults who just whine. Like, there's a better way to approach a problem. You have an issue, state your issue, but don't get into a fit. I think that's what I'm more like. If I don't like something, I'll be like, yo, I think this is stupid. They need to change it. After that, I'm not gonna like go in a rage unless it's something that's really, really important in life. Like, I will forever probably rage about what I said earlier about healthcare and how jobs are set up and how they aren't allowing people to be able to make enough money to live. You know what I mean? That's something that I feel like you should consistently make the argument for. But stuff like fucking features on those consoles, like, yo, backwards compatibility, y'all don't use that shit anyway, but you want it because it's something to say that you have it. Why are you fucking making yourself a nuisance? You know what I mean? Just things like that. You know what I mean? We tend to get really weepy and quote unquote passionate about material things, about, you know, inconsequential things to life as a whole, but we don't do that shit for stuff that has a serious impact on life. And it's just like, the fucking crying game is fucked. Y'all cry about the damnedest things, but you won't show you that same emotion for things that can benefit you as a human being and benefit everybody as a whole. It's dumb. It's really fucking dumb. But anyway, you guys hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I'll holler at you later. This your boy Black Makers, and I'm out. Deuces.